Evet arkadaşlar, bugün yeni bir oyunla sizlerle birlikteyiz. Life is Strange. Benim için de çok farklı bir oyun deneyimi olacak açıkçası. Öncelikle hikayeyi seyredelim.
I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there. So surreal.
Still little pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
To shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition?
I didn't fall asleep, and it sort of feel like a dream. Like a dream.
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat, which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression.
I do love my analog camera.
Expression.
I should take a quick picture now.
I know. So if anybody wants to question the portraits of
love my
modern
analog
narcissism,
camera.
they could go back hundreds
I should
of
take a
years
quick
to
picture now.
society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture
I
us.
haven't kept up with my journal as
Based
much
on
as
the
I
chapters
should.
I have no doubt you all memorized. Who can tell me the name of the actual
I can't believe I still
process
have its
that led
pencil
to the birth
case.
of
I want to upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school. I should take a picture to prove I'm still
Anybody?
here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
bode well.
And I have to get my daily selfie quota. I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
Just jump right in with an answer.
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now. I do love my
This
analog
was in the
camera.
chapters you read.
I should take a quick picture now.
You did read the chapters, right?
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Well, let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process to give portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Özele girmememiz lazım da. Neyse. Doğum günümüz var anlaşılan. Herkesten mesaj geldiğine göre.
You can find out all about him in your textbook or even online.
You guys don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco where you'll be vetted by the art world. Straight slow attributed to kickstarter career photography. So Stella and Alyssa get it together.
Too much homework. Far too much homework.
Wait till you see us shoot it.
Victoria isn't into women as usual.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is starting to photo. So, you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson.
I see you next, Schofield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, blah, blah, right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Man, he even has the best plasma HD TV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Cute I looked yet.
I was about
They're
to.
just getting you
You
right.
always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
Hot.
Then I might send you a special picture, Jen.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type. It looks like she's been gone for months. They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out. I need to go splash some water on my face and freshen up first. My eyes are stinging. Let's go to the bathroom first.
Neredeymiş bu lavabo? Fuck. Burada bir kapı var ama biz çıkabiliyoruz mu bakalım.
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria. I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria. Ah, the science room. Here's a portal to Warren's brain.
İlginç bir oyun ama bir de lavaboyu bulabilseydik iyiydi. Buradaymış. Çok şükür.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me. Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo up like this every day.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this, bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Whoa! What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Likely was. These pieces of time can frame us.
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow.